Hey folks and fans, this is your blind dyslexic. Kindly make a donation to the Heroes at Home, Cancer Sucks, as well as the Making Strides charities. 3 awesome charities that do a world of good for our men and women in the military and those suffering from cancer. And our awesome cops, military personnel, and emergency responders. Please stay safe. You're always in our hearts. I realized I hadn't done a walkabout or a vlog in the past few days, so I figured I'd do one. First up, there was a little post with Linda Ronstadt, picture of her, so I posted in 2 sites how if they ever do one of those biopics like they did with Motley, Crue, and Queen, they should, yes, I don't know where I'm going to go to eat. They should get Jenna Coleman of Doctor Who fame to play her. And somebody replied in one of the sites, is it because they resemble each other? I go, yes. Because I'm wondering if I'm the only one who's noticed that. Because my basic feeling when if they're going to do a movie depicting somebody from real life, try to get an actor who looks as close as to the person that they're resembling. That way you don't have to rely so much on makeup. Now, there was another post about how they could introduce the X-Men in the MCU. In other words, in the movies. I said, I haven't had a reply from that one yet. I said, do the same thing that how I feel they should do with Doctor Who for the MCU or DC. And that's first, do it in descriptive form. Describe them. Then move on to a file or video footage. Next, do it as a cameo. And finally, have the movie. Whether they're part of the movie or it's the actual X-Men movie. But I stressed this one thing, which I think a lot of us have had problems with. And that's, when it comes time for the Phoenix Saga, that movie has to be either 2 to 3 movies lead in and 2 to 3 movies basically to conclude. Because this whole notion of one movie to lead in and a second movie to conclude is not working. You cannot conclude the Phoenix Saga within 2 movies. Whether or not the Phoenix Saga takes place with like a joint venture within one of those, with the lead in and the lead outs, prerogative, the whole viewer prerogative or movie prerogative, doesn't matter. But in the long run, when it comes to the Phoenix Saga, it has to be 2 to 3 movies to lead in, 2 to 3 movies to conclude. But I just had to do this quickie walkabout to mention that, because it was prying on my brain. I figured since I was going to go get something to eat, even though I don't know where, I'm going to do it. Kindly hit the little notification bell, leave your comments down below. This is your blind dyslexic. Smoke 'em if you got 'em, down if it's on tap. Ciao.